Hello, I'm Nick. I've been a prop builder for 5 years now, so welcome to my show, Props by Films. For this Kanan Jarrus Lightsaber build, I'll be using this 50mm wide piece of aluminium round bar stock. In order to ensure that any holes that I drill through the middle of this piece are dead center, I start with a center drill. This will allow me to get a nice hole in the middle of the piece. I need to drill it so that I can get the bore bar through later, which is where the blade is going to come out of. After tapping the center hole, the first thing that you start to do when making this lightsaber is to start turning it down on the lathe. Unfortunately, when you make it out of a single piece of stock, you have to buy the widest possible measurement on the piece. So, as you can see, it's somewhat larger than it actually is going to end up being. This we can soon rectify. Unfortunately, it takes rather long amounts of time, so I won't bore you with the details. Once you've done most of the cuts, you can start to see the lightsaber starting to take shape. Here you can see the respective ridges that are going to connect the emitter shroud to the main body of the hilt. I'm going to have to take an extra long cut and extra deep at the actual hilt area so that we can incorporate the other details, such as the button that activates the saber and what appears to be some sort of thumb grip. When your lathe starts to accumulate this much swarf, which is all the aluminium files you can see on the bottom of the saddle, you'll want to clean it up, just for safety most of all, but also because it really bothers me. This is going to become the emitter shroud. In order to do this, I'm going to have to tap it with the center drill to get a nice dead hole at the center to guide any other holes that I'm going to drill. This includes a 12mm drill bit that I'm going to have to put through it so that the bore bar can actually fit, because it's quite a large tool piece. I need the bore bar so that I can drill a nice internal hole which will fit on the hilt, so I can get a nice sleeve from this piece. Here, we have the hilt and the emitter shroud both turned up, and they'll fit on each other roughly like so. Here are all the parts I've done so far, including the hilt and the emitter shroud. The emitter shroud slides on the hilt like this, and the handguard here is going to slide on top of the hilt and then be held down by the emitter shroud, which is going to have a tapped hole held in with a screw. This is the blade, which in the show is adjustable, but we can't really do that, so this is the full piece constructed as it is so far. This is the piece so far. Unfortunately, I lost the footage of me milling it out, so I can't show you that, but here it is so far anyway. The detailing on this piece that's all in black was done just with black tape that I cut the shape and size. It's easy enough to use, and it sticks well to the piece. On the hilt part in particular, in order to make sure that it doesn't come off with regular use, I covered it in contact. This keeps all the pieces down and prevents any of the edges from getting peeled up by the user's hand. I've also fitted all the other pieces and finished all the milling work, so everything fits in place as it should. In order to do the belt loop on this lightsaber, I took a piece of thick wire and bent it after drilling a couple of holes in the end of the hilt. In order to do the further detailing here, I'm also going to have to file off the edges so it has a flat surface to stick to. For the detailing, I mix up this 2-part epoxy arrow dye. It's important to wear gloves while this, because this stuff will stick like a bitch to skin, clothes, and virtually anything else. Here is some of the detailing. One part is rough, and the other part, which is going to be visible, is quite smooth. It's just a nice finish. We apply the glue to the rough part. It's rough so that it has somewhere to bond to. On the piece I've also filed it flat so that it's not only a flush finish but also has something to bond to on the hilt. This ensures maximum stickiness. Here is the thumb grip piece, or whatever it's called, I have no idea. Again, both sides on the hilt and this have been roughed. I milled this out earlier. Unfortunately I can't show you the footage. It's disappeared mysteriously. I do this with the other 4 pieces of detailing. And here we have the virtually finished product. You can see all the detailing I've just added, making sure that since Araldite has a very quick, well, touch dry time, I have to get everything in place and make sure that it's all done properly within about 5 minutes. And there you have it, Kanan Jarrus Lightsaber. The client turned out very happy for this build, and I can't wait to do the next lightsaber. These things are awesome when they come out. If you want to see more pictures of things that I've already done that I can't actually get videos for because it's in the past, check out my Google Plus prop weapons collection, link in the description. Like and subscribe for more material, and leave a comment of what you want to see me build.